Trey Harris, UNC sysadmin.
Hi, Trey. We can't send mail more than 500 miles.
Wait, what? That single sentence will unleash one of the strangest debugging stories in internet folklore. The 500-mile email bug. It's 1995. Windows 95 hasn't even hit store shelves, and the @ symbol still looks exotic. On college campuses, email is the killer app. Most people reach the internet through 14.4 kilobit modems, while the lucky few on fast Ethernet brag about 100 megabits per second. Our story takes place at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Most departmental servers run Sun OS, shipping with an aging SendMail 5 program by default. But the savvy admins, like Trey, have already upgraded to SendMail 8, a big leap that introduces clearer, keyword-based configuration files. Email routing back then relied heavily on SendMail. It was powerful, but also earned the nickname the buggiest demon on Earth.
I'm not kidding, Trey. A little over 520 miles works sometimes, but Boston, Memphis, no chance.
I hear you, but email. Email doesn't have a mileage limit.
What Trey didn't know is the stats department was enlisted a geostatistician to plot every success and failure. And the pattern was crystal clear. Faced with an absurd but very specific bug report, he logs into the departmental mail host and pings cities at increasing distances. Richmond works. Princeton works. But Detroit failed. In an attempt to not lose his sanity, he sends a message to a colleague in North Carolina whose mailbox lives on a Seattle mail server. And thankfully, it fails. That proves somehow the problem was related distance to the server, not the person. After some poking around, Trey tried to manually connect to the server using Telnet directly on port 25 to see what's going on. And to his surprise, the banner reads, Sun OS SendMail 5. That explains a lot. A recent maintenance patch had quietly downgraded the binary, leaving the newer SendMail 8 config in place.
Yes, that could explain the problem. But what exactly is causing this strange behavior?
SendMail 5 could parse the unfamiliar keywords, but when it didn't know one, it simply skipped the line and used 0 as the default value. And one of the skipped directives controlled connection timeout. Result: the daemon aborted a connect call after about 3 milliseconds. In a campus-grade switched network, no queuing, minimal hops, that's roughly the round-trip distance a SYN packet could travel and get a SYN ACK back before the sender hung up. Anything beyond the 500-mile halo, the handshake would take too long and die, resulting in a bounced email. Thankfully, the cure was simple. Reinstall SendMail 8. Suddenly, mail to Boston, Seattle, even Tokyo worked again. Crisis over. Years later, Harris retold the saga on a sysadmin mailing list. The post went viral. Blogs like Kottke called it one of the best old internet stories ever. Even Eric Allman, creator of SendMail, reportedly laughed so hard he fell out of his chair during a conference when he heard it. So next time you hit send and your message arrives in seconds halfway around the world, remember Trey Harris and the bug that enforced the speed limit of light. If you enjoyed this dive into tech folklore, smash that like button, sub for more debugging legends, and let me know your wildest network story in the comments.